through a very messy divorce where there was abuse, and I have 3 children as well, so there was child protection issues going on and all sorts of other things that I knew. And I tell this story, so I'll tell it. When he knew the relationship was over, and I was very scared to tell him because I knew he had such a foul temper. The children were in bed, and they were all under 3 girls under the age of 4, and they were all in bed. And I remember him threatening to commit suicide and all sorts of things. That went on for a little while. And I remember him I was trying to have a conversation with him, and he walked out the room, and I went, I know what he's going to do. I just knew. He went out the lounge, and I thought, and something said to me, he's going to come back with a knife. So I knew it was coming. Somebody was there, somebody was talking to me, and he came around the corner, and he had a knife in his hand, and he put the knife to his chest, and he said, I'm going to kill myself. And something took over me. It wasn't me. I felt like I was an outsider looking in, and that I watched myself go, no, you're not. That's really, give me the knife. And I put my hand out for the knife. Now, you know, and he handed it to me, which was bizarre to watch. Yeah. And he went, and then he ran off, and I said, and if you're going to go and take a load of tablets, they won't kill you. They'll just ruin your kidneys, right, and your liver. And then he drove off and proceeded to ring me and say he was going to commit suicide and all sorts of other things that went on. But in that particular moment, somebody stepped in, because it wasn't me. And I watched, and I was going, why would I put my hand out? That would, like, you know, he's got a knife. Why would you put your hand out at the end of the day? But and that's when I knew I was protected. I wasn't going to be harmed. I wasn't going to be hurt. And it needed to stop this situation. Actually, what it was the point where other people intervened. He wasn't allowed to come back to the house, and therefore, you know, removed, without him realizing he had done something that was beyond, you know, accepting. And that he'd admitted himself to hospital, and then they wouldn't let him come back. But you know, it was, at the time, it was all about drama. Yeah. And I just remember feeling so calm, and that, like, there was somebody with me the whole time. Maybe it was Archangel Michael, but it was definitely spirit with me who took control of that, and did so on and off for a little while after that, because it took about 2.5 years for us to go through procedures. And yeah, it's been a very interesting time where you witness something and you go, there's and I knew there's something else, you know, and it had been showing itself to me, and I'd been ignoring it. I think a lot of people do, until it gets to that point where this has to change. I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want to attract this energy. What do I need to do to shift it? Well, we have to heal the parts of us that think we deserve to be abused, or, you know, attract those sort of energies.